A small, dusty town in the American Midwest, the Law Enforcement Outpost stood as a modest but vital structure. Nestled among the rolling plains and endless skies, it was the first point of contact for any trouble that might come down the lonely highway. The outpost was manned by a handful of dedicated officers, including Sergeant Alex Carter, a decorated soldier who had recently returned from his third tour overseas. Alex was a tall, broad-shouldered man with a stern but fair demeanor. His military training had instilled in him a deep sense of duty and discipline, qualities that had served him well both on the battlefield and in his new role as a law enforcement officer. Despite the quiet nature of the town, Alex remained vigilant, knowing that trouble could arise when least expected. One hot summer afternoon, as the sun beat down mercilessly on the outpost, a loud rumble echoed in the distance. Alex, standing at the window, squinted against the glare and saw a group of motorcycles speeding towards the outpost. He could tell from their patches and the aggressive way they rode that these were no ordinary bikers. They were members of a notorious gang known for causing trouble wherever they went. The leader of the gang, a burly man with a wild beard and numerous tattoos, went by the name of Crusher. Known for his violent temper and disregard for authority, Crusher had a reputation that reached far beyond the borders of the town. Alex recognized the danger immediately, but remained calm, his training kicking in as he prepared for the encounter. The bikers skidded to a halt in front of the outpost, dust flying everywhere. Crusher dismounted and sauntered up to the door, followed by his crew. They were a rough-looking bunch, each one more intimidating than the last. Alex stepped outside to meet them, his hand resting casually on his sidearm. "What can I do for you, gentlemen?" Alex asked, his voice steady and unwavering. Crusher sneered, looking Alex up and down. "We don't need any trouble, soldier boy." "We're just passing through," he said, his tone dripping with disdain. Alex nodded. "That's fine, but you'll need to keep it down and respect the town's laws while you're here." The bikers laughed, a harsh, grating sound. Crusher stepped closer, invading Alex's personal space. "And what if we don't? What are you going to do about it?" Without missing a beat, Alex's eyes hardened. "You'll find out real quick that I don't tolerate troublemakers, no matter who they are." Crusher's grin faded, replaced by a scowl. He motioned to one of his men, who stepped forward and took a swing at Alex. In a flash, Alex blocked the punch and responded with a swift, precise strike that sent the biker sprawling to the ground. The other bikers tensed, ready to jump in, but Alex's imposing presence and the ease with which he had taken down their comrade made them hesitate. Crusher growled, clearly not used to being challenged. "You're gonna regret that, soldier boy." Alex stood his ground, his voice like steel. "The only thing I'll regret is if you don't turn around and leave right now." The standoff lasted a few tense moments before Crusher finally backed down, signaling his men to mount up. They glared at Alex as they revved their engines and sped off down the highway, dust and gravel flying in their wake. As the rumble of the motorcycles faded into the distance, the other officers at the outpost emerged, looking at Alex with a mix of awe and respect. One of them, Officer Jenkins, clapped Alex on the shoulder. "Didn't think you'd scare them off that easy," Jenkins said, grinning. Alex shrugged, a small smile playing at the corners of his mouth. "Just doing my job. Let's hope they don't come back." The outpost returned to its usual calm, but the story of the soldier who stood up to the bikers quickly spread through the town. Alex became a local hero, not just for his bravery that day, but for the steadfast dedication he showed in protecting his community. And though the bikers never did return, the memory of that hot summer afternoon served as a reminder of the strength and resolve that could be found in the heart of even the quietest towns.